Welcome back, and let me start off by saying that today is Monday, eclipse day. Do not look at the sun without glasses. Might be fun for a second, but you'll be blind from that point on. So don't do that. That's a lesson learned the real hard way for some people. Last week, this week we've got trials and pleas, and we'll try to catch up on that. But last week we did the same thing, and we had one plea that I would have chose to discuss with you. We probably moved 50 or 60 defendants by plea, but Andre Hosea Long, 21, pled guilty last Wednesday to armed robbery. It was a situation where he got up at a local store, put the drink down at the counter, and while the store clerk was giving him money back, he pulled a gun, robbed the store owner of money, left the drink, and took off. So that is, of course, an armed robbery. It was in the city of Myrtle Beach. It didn't take long at all to capture him. He ended up pleading guilty. The mandatory minimum on an armed robbery is 10 years. The maximum is 30. He received a 10-year sentence, and that is also a strike. In a lot of states, you hear 3 strikes. 3 strikes, you're out. Well, in South Carolina, 2 strikes and you're out, if those 2 strikes are most serious offenses, and this is one of them. So Mr. Long will have to spend at least 8.5 years before he becomes eligible for parole on this situation. It looks like just a really bad plan, but it's going to affect him. He's only 21 years old, so it will at least affect the next 8.5 years of his life. In another courtroom, we had Craig Leggett. He's 41, and this is one of the oldest cases in our office. This was from August of 2020. Craig Leggett shot and killed a man. I believe it was over near River Oaks apartments, but Kentrell Ferguson was the victim in that case. It was off Clay Pond Road, and Leggett shot him. It was caught on one of these surveillance cameras. The reason that the case had gotten so old is, and I'm never able to tell you this before the case goes to trial because there's certain things that prosecutors can't comment on. But Leggett was saying, I am incapable of helping with my own defense. So we had to have experts on both sides to come in and say, our experts said, he is certainly capable. He is capable of helping with his own defense. He is competent to stand trial. The defense had people to come in and say that he was not competent to stand trial. The judge heard from both sides and ruled that he was competent to stand trial. The trial then started on Tuesday, and by Thursday, the trial had completed. The jury deliberated on Friday, and he was convicted of murder. Judge Hocker is a visiting judge up from the Lawrence area. And, sometimes with a place that's growing as fast as Horry is, we will get judges from outside of our area to come in and help with some of the court. Judge Hocker heard that competency hearing all day Monday, turned right around, started the trial on Tuesday, and stayed around. I think it ended Thursday. I told you wrong. It did not end on Friday. It ended Thursday. So he heard from everybody, and once he was convicted, he gave him 45 years on the murder and gave him 5 years on another charge, I believe a weapons charge, but he run them consecutively. So murder is different than the case that I told you, a most serious offense of armed robbery. Murder is actually day for day. So Leggett has been in jail since committing these charges in 2020. So you can add 45 years to 2020, and Leggett will get out sometime in August of 2065. Those are the two cases that I wanted to update you on. Our teams are doing incredible work, every day coming in and trying to go through these cases. We will talk at the next time we're together about where Horry and Georgetown counties stand as far as the backlog is concerned.